let's look at how we can create the most reasonable society. We have to understand what society is. It's the aggregate of people living together in a more or less ordered community. And the society is one of the main parts of the state. So what's the state then? It's a nation or territory considered as an organized political community under one government. Let's put away dictionary. In this video, we will try to create the most reasonable society, as close as possible at least. Firstly, before restarting, we have to know that you cannot make happy every citizen, but you can make their number decrease. You came about in a state, you are living with its rules, but sometimes not every rule is for us. Even if the officer came and said that they are doing the best so the society live in order. No, I'm not agree with it. You know, there are some governments kindly teach their rules to every citizen just for their own interest. There are some of them, and you already know them all. Our society will be based on some topics: regime, education, law, citizens say, social, one's rights. Let's begin with the regime. I picked democracy. It's good, but not perfect. It's been on Earth for almost 2400 years. It was criticized by Plato because of its inadequacies. Plato was thinking that democracy is kind of majority rule over minority. For example, if there is an election between two sides and one of them wins 51% majority, 49% of population have to accept the other side's dominance. Think the winning side's propaganda was on that 51%? What will 49% of population can do about that? Simply nothing. In my opinion, it was also my thought about democracy's missing. The biggest one maybe, but I don't know if there is another better regime. Let me know below. We decided the regime. Now it's time for education. I think a state's most important foundation is education. You can make your country the most wealthiest only making education better. With this, you can raise the most desired a frame of mind. Even later happen the greatest law, economy, sociological order, etc. Because you raised capable people for these areas, they will do their jobs without any corruption. You will teach them not only science, you will also teach philosophy, which is very important so they can understand context of humanity and perception intended to logic, and most important, enhance a person's problem-solving capacity. That's vital. Also forms of politeness. For years, even in every step of education, we will need it. When we communicate with somebody and show an attitude, it will let us to communicate in very effective context. We will able to have the greatest of it. It is also make our people invaluableness to other societies. I can talk for hours just about education because I believe it's the most important element of the societies and affects every other elements. But I will cut it short to jump other subjects. I guess we can talk a little bit about social equality. Every person is equal to all other by rights, get the social structure and economical equality, which education, health and other social securities. Sexual equality is also a thing we shouldn't be talking about anymore. We all should feel free without any concern. We all should know, if one's realm of freedom's border is not touching the others, there shouldn't be something to talk about. All inequality will be solved with education. We should be believing the power of education. We also know that our ministers and top officials are just officers. Their wages come from our taxes. We selected them, and if we need another person or people, we can decide it on elections. We should let them feel that they are just officers, and they all should do their duties. That's all. We, the people, make state obsolete. We'll be in touch in another videos to discuss it all. There are lots of things to talk about, and it's never been late to create a better world for ever living in every society. I'm Fred. See you in the next time.